If you watched either Faith in Action 1 or 2, you probably noticed that there were a lot of low snow areas. Well, after last winter, 2014, and filming Faith in Action, I deemed it the worst winter ever. While the eastern half of the lower 48 was experiencing polar vortexes and Arctic blasts, my area of Alaska was at 52 degrees after 2 weeks of rain that fell high above the local peaks. It was considerably warmer here than it was in North Florida, and in mid-January I was riding my bike around in shorts. All the snow on the bottom half of the mountains was gone, and what little snow remained on the upper half was then frozen into a perpetual ice layer that lasted the rest of the season. It was regularly weeks between any decent conditions to be found, with the constant issues of that solid ice base making high avalanche danger and peaks that couldn't even be crested without crampons whenever it actually did snow some. This year started out way worse. By mid-January, we barely had any snow even at the tops of the mountains. Temperatures regularly transitioned between too warm and wet to too cold and dry so quickly that there was no middle area where snow could fall. Whether it was El Nino, or climate change, or a general breaking down of the Earth's normal weather patterns as we reached the last days, or all of the above, it was amazingly disappointing. But with diligence, a willingness to hike up and down most of the mountain that was without snow, and unthinkable winter mountaineering tools like an umbrella and a machete, the Lord enabled me to find the right times and places to complete Faith in Action 2. And the Lord used the conditions wisely, as some lines in the video wouldn't have even been rideable on a normal year. And low snow always makes so many more transitions, even though both videos were like filming in a perpetual early season. But on the bright side, there was absolutely no avalanche danger or cornices to worry about, and the hiking was actually much more conducive to hiking without snowshoes most of the time, since I don't use a split board. And so I will venture to say that this video turned out considerably better than last year, even when the winter was much worse. And it was actually finished before February. Glory be to God.